It's turkey time for cranberry sauce and green bean casserole, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, a good old-fashioned dose of gratitude, and quite possibly just a little family dysfunction. Are you about to see some relatives who haven't seen you since you started growing out your gray hair? Are you prepared for the comments? Well, in this video, I'm going to be giving you 5 gray hair holiday retorts that you can use on your anti-gray hair relatives. Hi, I'm Lynn, and welcome back to my channel where I help you live a life of dye freedom. But unfortunately, not everybody is going to see your vision. If you started your gray hair journey and you're about to encounter some relatives who haven't seen you since you started your gray hair journey, I'm here to help. So the first most likely comment that you're gonna get when they first see you is they're gonna look up at your roots and they're gonna say something like, "What do you have going on there?" Or something to that effect. And it's going to obviously be not very supportive. In fact, it's probably going to sound pretty freaking judgmental. And your reply, if you reply, is really going to depend on how snarky you actually want to be about it. I mean, you could just simply say, "I've decided to grow out my gray hair and embrace my natural silver," and leave it at that. Or you could try to be funny and say something like, you know, "The holidays are coming and I decided to wear my own tinsel." At the end of the day, it's really nobody's business what you do with your hair, but if you choose to respond, then it's really up to you. So you could just be matter of fact, could try to make a joke out of it, or you can be downright rude. Okay, so now the second type of comment that you're gonna get, it's probably gonna be a little bit more obviously disapproving than the first one. And that's where they take one look at your hair and they say, "You're not really gonna go gray, are you?" And you can just simply say, "Yeah, I've decided to go gray," and leave it at that. But chances are they're not gonna leave it at that. Oh no. They're gonna keep coming at you and start interjecting their opinions onto you. So they're gonna say things like, "Why would you wanna do that? It's gonna make you look so old. You're gonna look like you've given up. Oh my gosh, I could never do that." Or "I never would do that." And this is where I would probably say something like, you know, "Gray hair is just another hair color and I have simply decided to embrace mine. And that when it is fully grown out, it looks amazing. It looks absolutely fabulous. But then you have to get over the fear of being gray." And that's where you can turn the question right back on to them and say, "What are you afraid of?" Because that's honestly what this really is that they're coming at you with their own fears about going gray, their own insecurities about gray hair and aging in general, and they're projecting that onto you. Then, maybe after a few more drinks, they might even get more direct than they were before. They might flat out tell you how aging it is on you, or that it has aged you. I don't know what the magic number is. It's always 10 or 15 years. Your gray hair is making you look 10 or 15 years older. This is what I always see in my comments and what I hear other people saying to each other. Again, this is where I would just turn it back on them and say, my age is my age. My age is what it is. So whether my hair is black or brown or blonde or red or gray, that doesn't change my age. And I'm not trying to hide it. I'm not fooling anybody. And depending on how many cocktails you've had, you may want to add, you know, "You're not fooling anybody either." Then you might simply get the question of, "Why on earth would you want to do that?" as they clutch their pearls. And even though you don't owe them or anybody an explanation, you can simply list all of your reasons that you wanted to go gray in the first place. You can say you wanted to be free of the dye cycle. You're tired of dumping toxic chemicals on top of your head. You're tired of the upkeep. You're tired of chasing those roots. Whatever your reasoning is. Because they might not even really be necessarily against you doing it. They just might not understand why you're doing it. Remember, we've all been indoctrinated about gray hair as a hair color. That in society, it's not just a hair color. It has a lot of connotation and meaning associated with it. And finally, you might get the ultimate comment, which is that nobody is going to find you attractive with gray hair. And for this, I would reply, you know what? I find it attractive, and that's really all that matters. But I am gonna be honest with you that I've been hit on a lot since I've gone gray. I think it's because confidence is just so attractive. But remember, if you're attending this family gathering with a partner, then hopefully you have a supportive partner who will be there to back you up when these comments come flying your way. Just remember that holidays can be stressful in and of themselves, let alone having to deal with friends or family commenting on your physical appearance. It's a boundary for some reason that they feel that they can cross. So just be prepared with some comebacks to help put them in their place if you have to. And stay firm in your decision to go gray. Because I guarantee that when you complete your grow out and people around you see how beautiful it is, those same people who criticized you are probably going to want to grow theirs out too. If you want some more guidance on how to deal with negative comments, watch this video right here. Happy Thanksgiving. As usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.